Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man.
Check.
Testing 1, 3.
Okay.
Probably got rocks in my food. I don't care.
For real? Oh. Yeah, she's stupid.
That would ruin everything for me. Whenever we go to the beach and she want to like whip out sandwiches and shit, and the kids, if I bite into anything in that, take me home. Take me home. Take me home. There's no reason for me to be here anymore. Oh, I hate sand.
Oh, God.
And then you look over, you see the guys are, look, daddy, look, like, come here.
They say you hate it when...
I hate sand. I hate it. I cannot stand it. I've reached the pinnacle of hate because now Carter, when he goes to the beach and he plays in sand, it gets in his hair.
Oh,
and,
boy.
And it doesn't come out of our hair easily.
Yeah.
I have to shake him like a mop. Did that take you out, John?
This is good.
All right.
This is good.
Hate sand at the beach.
I hate sand at the beach.
Sand here is fine. Sand at the beach is different. Jed, please, hands up.
What was the thing you said? Cantaloupe? What did you say? Oh, that's when it hiccups. Sorry.
Yes. No, it's when you're sneezing.
Oh, sneeze.
Pineapples. You can deal with sand at the beach, man?
Is that real?
Because this is where I encounter it the most.
Why is he doing this?
Like, I'm not trying to do this food.
Yeah, I don't know if I understand the question.
I'm done.
No, you gotta keep going with this one.
Oh,
You
I
go
am
to
way
the
too
beach.
entertained.
You
Go
go to
ahead.
the beach.
Uh-huh.
And all right, you go to the beach.
Yeah.
Have a great day at the beach.
Uh-huh.
And then you come home.
Ah, okay.
Sand
There you
sand
go.
from the
Okay.
beach in your house now.
Okay, there you go.
Well, I mean, I hate it equally at the beach. But when you bring the sand home,
Yeah, I make sure not a single damn grain of sand comes.
oh, I hate it so much.
Yeah. Nah, everything, shoes, shaking outside, Harlem Shake to get everything off my feet, rinsing them off. Yeah,
No,
I don't
there's
do
nothing
that.
about it I like.
So he moves next to the beach.
Damn, literally down the street.
I
Oh,
don't like
your
that.
Genesis.
I don't like that. I don't like that beach either.
Yeah, he's like, I might as well just be close to the homes. I can get mad quicker.
Oh my God.
Wow, that was good.
Wow.
I needed that laugh. Oof. Jeez, Darren. Be you forever. Be you forever and a day.
You said it, sister. Darren, be you.
Don't you ever change.
Ever.
Oh, we good?
I guess it's an episode of Oh Darren.
Yo.
He gets out the truck.
Sand.
Sand all.
Sand. 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 I hate it.
Goes to work the next day, puts his
Sand.
lunchbox on.
Sand. Sand. There's nothing worse than sand that you found. The sand from the beach that you find not at the beach. What? I know you get it. It's so annoying.
Oh God.
I know you get it.
There was one time. Okay, after this I'm done. It was one time we went to KFC like the day before. Somebody had it in the house, and so it was like a bucket of like 6 pieces left. She was taking the boys to the beach, and she was like, "Oh, bet I'll take the bucket of KFC." In my head, I'm like, "No, because it's the beach."
Yeah.
It's her and the boys, and I think her mom. They go to the beach, and they come back, and the bucket has 2 pieces of chicken in it, right? So I see it, I'm like, Darren, don't even, like, look at the bucket.
I'm
'cause
surprised you didn't take your pieces out before.
I should have,
That's
but
what I thought.
I didn't. I
thought he
didn't.
was going there.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Especially knowing where it was going.
No, it was
my
gone.
friend.
Right. So she comes home, I see the bucket, and I'm like, I don't even want to get my hopes up. I know it's sand infested.
I'm not invested.
Infested. And so I don't know, like, this was early in the afternoon. We were walking around. Late in the evening, I like passed by and I was like, "Oh, forgot all about it. Chicken." I take a piece. I screamed. Gah! I slammed it in the garbage. I took the garbage bag and I went way outside. This is so stupid. Why would you take? I was mumbling a whole bunch of shit, Bim. Why would you take the chicken to the beach when there's sand at the beach? You know how it is. You know how the boys are. They don't know. They don't care. I'm done. Episode 160.
You didn't take yourself to KFC?
No,
Did you
I
little
didn't.
2-piece combo?
No.
You should have had,
You
yo.
got the
I
neighbor.
didn't I wanted to die.
Should have got the neighbor.
I wanted to die from taking that bite
Oh,
of
man.
sandy chicken.
Oh, Darren. I'm bringing you KFC soon.
This episode's brought to you by the Ocean State.
Lord.
Wow,
Are we on
tears.
160?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, episode 160.
Wow, the tears.
Hello. Oh, boy.
That was so
Darren
fulfilling.
is the man.
Wow.
Welcome to another episode of Please Lead This.
Not to chuckle.
Oh, boy.
In the basement, we have Darren.
Him.
Genevieve.
Hey, guys.
What's that in?
What's up, family?
Ain't nothing, man. Belly full. Live with my friends. Life is good, yo.
Is it?
Gravy.
You ever just feel like life is good sometimes? Some moments? It'd be, look, sorry. It'd be the simplest moments, though. It's always when I'm on the couch. Oh, I sent y'all a video once when I was just, I don't even know
He's
what I
playing
was.
video games.
Yeah, man.
You just living life.
I was so happy. I was so happy. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
I was so happy. Oh, man.
Yep.
I love it.
Yep. The simple things.
Oh,
Do
goodness.
you, while we're there, Bim, let's get ourselves in trouble.
Oh, no.
Because Clara was talking about this the other day. She was like, "Oh, Bim was saying how you guys are so simple. How we're just when we set out to do nothing, we do nothing."
Yeah.
And I was so mad at him in that moment because you guys could relax, you guys could do nothing, and I'm like, "Well, you could too." She's like, "No, you can't."
Why can't she?
I don't know. Right. So this is when we were talking about going on vacation. How we
right.
want to do nothing
Yeah.
on vacation. This is before PR, and so you're saying. Your happy places. You just sit on the couch, living life.
Peace. When it's like, I go out on the deck at night when the crickets and the stars and the moon on a good night, and it's just a nice summer breeze. And in that moment, Darren and Jen, it's bliss.
I know.
That moment is like amplified, like it's equivalent to being on a beach somewhere in my head. Yeah. I'm like, yo, this moment is so fire. It's
perfect.
I live in that.
Perfect.
Doesn't take a lot.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
What is that happy place for women? Because it's not that.
Should we ask a woman?
We should. Jen's like, where's the woman? Is she coming down later?
Sorry, caught you off guard, queen.
So she's going to say something,
I had my mouth full.
and we're going to feel bad.
You think so?
Yep.
We're going to feel bad.
Yep.
Oh,
For
no.
our nothing. I already know it. Because Clara will hit me with the...
With the what?
What I'm about to say to you.
Oh, boy.
First of all, women like the same things men like. We also like to just relax, sit down, no noise, no one bothering us. A lot of times women just like a nice book, a nice glass of wine, simple stuff. How to the ever, due to the way the world is set up, a lot of times women feel like they just can't stop. Like we feel like we are the reason why people are still alive at every moment. So if there's children in the house, you guys might be like, the kids are fine, I can sit down for 5 minutes.
Yes.
A woman will not do that. A woman will be like, I gotta make sure the kids are alive, they're fed, they're happy, are they crying? And it's because your mind never stops. We're just constantly always thinking about what's going on,
What's next?
and what's next. It's harder to relax. So what she's saying is not that she physically can't sit down on her couch and watch TV, is that she doesn't get, in her mind, the opportunity to just stop worrying about stuff.
She can't shut it off.
This is very interesting and timely. So I work from home. The wife goes into the office. I'm blessed enough to have a job that's really slow sometimes. So I'll cook. I'll clean the house up. Dishes ain't in the sink when she comes home. My little robot guy did his thing. I just finished mowing the lawn. Everything gravy. The wife made dinner yesterday. I said, hey, don't worry. I'm cleaning up. Thank you for making dinner. I'm washing dishes, putting everything away. She just came and stood next to me looking to do something. I said, please, I beg.
Go sit.
Have a seat. She did it twice. Sit down.
Relax.
Even today, she was saying, oh, where's your cleaning stuff? Because I want to mop the floor. I said, tonight at 8 something? I said, hey, the house is in good condition. I just took
And it's
it.
only you two there.
No one's coming over.
I said, hey, the house. She said, no, because tomorrow I want to relax. But you're off tomorrow, and you don't have to do anything. No, I have to. Okay, don't look. Okay, I'm not gonna get in the way of you stressing yourself out, but just don't bring me into that bubble of stress.
So there are some people who are like that, and I don't know if there's guys like that too, but I know women like that.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because I know what I feel like in those moments of peace, and I wish that for everybody.
Yeah, it's great.
Wish I could transfer some of that
Come on now.
to you, so that you know how to do it too.
Wife, take a bite. Feel this. Enjoy this.
Enjoy it.
Wow.
Yeah, like one of our good friends, she has gatherings at her house, and she never sits down, and
She never invited
eats.
me.
She invites you, but anyway, back in the day, she used to invite you. You was always traveling because I was always the person who had to invite you.
Oh, right.
But anyway, and she doesn't sit down, and we're always like, please just sit down, eat something, and she never eats anything. Because she's so busy, like, no, I gotta make sure. As soon as you put your plate down, she gotta pick it up.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
There's some kind of anxiety to that, no?
So I think it's just their natural role.
Oh, hold on now. Hold on.
No, I'm not saying. No. Listen. I'm not saying this is what you're supposed to be doing.
Don't use the
This is your
R word.
job. But I just think like so. I'll just speak for my wife. Like you remember we had the.
Scarier. Don't speak for your wife.
Listen, speak to whatever.
Oh boy.
The birthday party
Yeah.
that we had out. So at some point, everybody finished. Everybody was sitting down watching the movie, and I came to check in and see how she, see what was going on. And she was like, "Okay, I wanted to pick up this table." And I'm like, "Please, come on, like, come sit down and actually enjoy this." And she was talking to people, and she actually sat down for like 7 minutes, and then she was up again. And she's like, "Well, because I want to do it now, so I don't have to do it later." And it's like, yeah, but then you don't enjoy the moment of it.
Right.
And that makes me feel like a ball of crap because I can just go off and then sit there for a slob for another hour.
Because that's how yes, it was put together, and it's put together very well, by the way. But then in that moment when the movie's on. Enjoy with your children.
Yeah.
Enjoy with your friends that came. Just, and again, maybe it's way easier said than done.
Yes.
But.
And she's like, when everything's done, then we have to clean up all this, and I'd rather not do it. And it's like, yeah, I get it. Yes, it will have to get done.
Yeah, but I'd rather you next to me enjoying this moment.
Yeah. We could do it later.
Yeah.
And to them, it's like, they have to do it now. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But I think that's where the balance comes in. Because the wife, her mind, to Jen's point, is going all the time. Mine's a lot slower. So while her mind is going, able to do a bunch, she may miss some things here and there. So I could pick up and say, hey, don't forget about this. Hey, remember this. Hey, I got this. And then my body is a lot quicker. I'm quick to task. We're doing this? All right, let's get it. Whereas she may be a little slower to get to it. So there's the balance. You can chill. The wife may feel like she has to do stuff, but then you could reel that in, and she can get you when she needs to.
So it's kind of like,
yin and yang.
in
good and evil.
Older, sure.
Black and white.
I wouldn't even say older, but in older family roles, I'll put it like that. Because there's still some families that are like this, but whatever. Where the woman stays home and doesn't work, but the man does. So in that situation, he's always thinking about how the bill's going to get paid. Right. Even if he's just at home, sleep, or laying down, he doesn't ever stop thinking about the bills. But the woman isn't constantly thinking about providing and making the money. You know what I mean? So that's, for guys, if you still really just don't understand how a woman can always be thinking about taking care of home, it's kind of like on that same, whatever it is that you do in the house or in the family or in the relationship, that's your thing. You always worry about making sure it doesn't go wrong.
Got it.
Interesting. Yeah, and that the caregiver, right? There's always people to care for. Our jobs are done at a certain time. Our whatever, all that stuff has a end time for the day. But as a caregiver, that's 24/7. So, God bless. Shit. Get you some medical stuff and chill out, cuz.
But yeah, being able to just relax. Like on a Sunday morning, laying down.
Come on.
Just listening to some music.
What?
A little fan on. That should be life. That should be life.
What do we need, really?
Nothing. The thing we talked about this before. Why do you need so much money?
Jeff Bezos and them, they're going to space because they're bored.
Because you're bored.
Because it's simply out of boredom.
If you could just figure out how to relax instead of trying to always think of the next thing to do.
Right. Ain't no Chick-fil-A in space. Where you gonna go to space for?
For what? Who's out there?
Who's there? Who all gonna be there?
What are you gonna do there? Mama ain't there. B ain't there.
You know we don't like going places where we don't know who's all gonna be there.
Exactly. So you just go up there. Oh.
That's why I don't understand why people trying to go to space. I don't know what's out there. I don't know who's out there. I don't know what they do.
I'm cool.
They probably got a whole different dimension, so I can't even see what's happening because I don't see or speak or feel in that dimension.
All right. So what is the purpose?
What is the purpose? Why are we doing this?
Hey, you trying to go to space later?
No.
Who gonna be out there?
Gonna be up there?
I don't even want to go to certain parts of Connecticut. Why do you think I'm trying to go to space? Family?
Just to go look and come back. Right. What's wrong with y'all, man?
There's people literally hungry on the street, but you took that money. You took that money, and you said, I'll be back.
Like NASA ain't here already. Like, what are we doing, man? Whatever. Silly goats. Did we really intro? Like,
We didn't talk about the weekends, but I was just going to say I don't think I have anything coming up, and I don't remember what I did last week.
that was quick.
Because I want to be able to have more time at the end when I start talking about stuff that's fun.
Oh, so you get right to it.
So I was just, now I don't want to waste my 6 minutes. You can use yours because you did things. And you can use yours, but
I try to be quick. DJ the wedding over the
no,
weekend.
you ain't got to rush. I gave us
No
6
rush,
minutes.
brother.
I'm rushing.
She forgave her time.
Yeah.
For what's the word?
I
Forfeited. There
I
you go.
forfeited my time. Yeah. I volunteered that for the pod. So you take your time, King.
Okay. I DJ the wedding over the weekend. Shout out to Farrell and Bernida.
Congrats.
It was a beautiful wedding. Huge. Thank you to this guy right here, my partner in crime.
Oh, you went.
I did help to set up
He helped
and
set
break
up
down.
and break down. He's a good friend. This guy.
Oh,
He's a
man.
good
I
friend.
thought we were just pretending, so I didn't go.
Nah, I was gonna go earlier to like party a little bit, but I just went at the end to get the speakers and help break down.
Yep.
Shout out to Jeff.
Yep. Jeffrey held it down. Beautiful day, beautiful wedding. Shout out to Nick. He helped with the uplighting and all that other good stuff. It was a beautiful day. Worked out well. And
You know how small of a city or world it is?
Go ahead.
So I get my hair
oh yes,
done every 2 weeks. Because it's easier to just have a standing appointment than, whatevs. So I go to our good friend Bibiana. Shout out Hair by B.
Seen
It's
her
lit.
on Saturday.
That's why I say small world. So the Saturday was supposed to be my hair appointment. And she was like, oh, I got to move you because I'm going to a wedding. I just thought she was attending a wedding. So I was like, all right, cool. So I went Monday, and then we're talking, and then she was like, oh, yeah, I was at the wedding. I was like, oh, how was that? And she's like, oh, it was really good, blah, blah, blah. And I think she mentioned that you was there. And I was like, oh, that same wedding with that many people? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, he did mention that. She did the hair.
Oh, for everybody.
Oh.
Look at that.
That's
Hey,
how,
baby.
That
Yeah,
money.
I was happy to see her.
Yeah.
she's so sweet.
So I'll do a quick plug. So you have an event coming up. Doesn't have to be a wedding. It could be whatever event you want, and you want a photo booth there. Let me know because we have a beautiful inflatable photo booth.
I love that thing. I love
takes
it.
great pictures. But just remember, guys, if you're ever going to an event that has a photo booth and you want to take the silly pictures and all that stuff, please know
Somebody's
the
going to see the
person
pictures.
that owns that photo booth will see all of the pictures that you've taken.
Oh, Darren, give us the tea.
I won't shout these two out, but they took 8 pictures, which means they were in there twice. They did 2 rounds. From picture 1 to picture 7 is a freaking mess.
Oh.
Drunken staring at the camera like this, making out sloppily, mess. And then one good picture.
Just need a little straightening.
Yeah,
Just need a little time.
So me and Carball looking at it, this is my favorite thing. I get home at the end of the night, I'm like, okay, get the tablet. All right, baby, come on, we gotta do it. And we're looking through the pictures, and we both like,
Messy.
oh, yeah.
I gotta ask, you ever had people flash?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Now I got a new thing to do at a wedding. No, I'm just playing.
She gonna do
It's
it.
probably hard to flash it because if you're wearing a dress.
It's
Oh, that's
hard
true.
to
We get a little nip.
flash. That's probably easier especially because there's only so much space that separates. You're not
Yeah.
really by yourself.
It's
You
like that
can't
little
not be seen.
curtain.
Yeah.
The curtain just moves a little bit and everybody sees what's happening. So you get in there with a bunch of rowdy people and somebody moves the wrong way and somebody just saw a nipple.
I mean, you're taking a
I
picture
will
of it.
see the nipple.
Yeah, so that's a good PSA actually, because I wouldn't have thought about that.
Because people got out and they're like, "Oh, that was so much fun." Don't look at the last one he. I'm like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah, oh yeah, of course not.
Mental note. Look at the last one.
You were at a wedding the entire. Oh, you didn't go to the. Oh no.
I didn't.
But I have to ask. Speeches.
Oh,
Best man, maid of honor. Who
so
took it?
there was 2 maid of honors and a best man.
Ah, okay.
And I'm gonna say the best man took it. The girls were they made awkward jokes that it didn't land well.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like they didn't say it right.
No, Darren just.
Yeah, I've known her for such a long time.
Oh, boy. Okay,
And,
okay.
was somebody, she said,
Oh, boy.
and just in case this doesn't work out, you can do it. I was like, oof.
See? You're trying too hard.
Why are you trying so hard? Why did you say that?
That one's not
Why?
going to land, yo.
Why? Wow.
Ay.
But I will say, in Puerto Rico, the best man maid of honor speech, the best man and the maid of honor was my wife, so yeah, you can say I'm biased, but the best man did horribly.
Yeah.
He
And your
rambled.
wife is like professional at
Yeah.
this point.
He rambled. It didn't say much of anything. He didn't give a toast. He pretty much was like, I've known dude for so long. I remember when we used to do bleep, 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 bleep.
Oh, I hate
Yeah, it was not good.
Yeah, and he was going off top, right? He didn't.
Yeah, of course he didn't ramp that. And then he was going over time.
Yeah, that's not for
Yeah,
everybody.
it was terrible. Then he was like, "Hey, Josh was drunk at my party. Sorry, Josh's mom." Like, yeah, it was,
Yeah. But according to my score,
yeah.
yeah,
Them's up there.
they're up. No, I wasn't talking about me. My score in
I know he-
maid of honor and
I
best
was like,
man.
why is he even doing this? Why are we still doing this?
Not 'cause he just, hey,
Just wanna
because
make
it's something
sure
I noticed in my own life, so I was seeing if it was the
he
other.
analyzes the data.
Every time, I can't help it. It's annoying. Wish I could turn it off. That's something I can't turn off.
Me either.
Yeah, always analyzing.
I'm always trying to divide numbers in my head.
I can't do that.
When you're at a wedding, can you shut off your DJ critiqueness?
What would that mean?
When you're at a wedding and you're listening to the DJ, are you like,
Oh no, I can't. Club, anywhere. I'm listening way too hard.
Yeah.
Messes up my night sometimes.
Yeah.
Can't.
You too, Jen?
Yeah, and I'm not even a DJ, but yeah.
But you know you
I've
music.
listened to a lot of mixtapes, so
Yeah.
if I hear something I don't, especially if it's a bad blend,
Yeah.
they think they're killing it because the beats line up, but the tones they don't even sound.
Yeah, beat matching ruined a lot of sets. In fact, me and the fellas went out to watch the game, and we hung around after because they were playing music, and the DJ was kind of killing it. But then I noticed like an hour and a half later, the exact same songs playing in the exact same order.
Aw.
I said, did
Not a
we just
playlist.
experience a full... You ain't got no... Man, let's get out of here. Like, what do you...
Wow,
I never
just-
experienced
yeah.
that.
Yep.
Exact same song, same order later on. It's, yeah,
That way it's set.
not cool. Not cool.
How's your weekend, man?
I was good. That same day that the night before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The night before.
Yes.
Me, Darren, Dennis, John. What up, John? What up,
up?
Dennis? Went to a cigar lounge.
Oh yeah.
It's one that Darren and I have been to a few times, but this time they had a violinist there.
Oh,
killing
shout out to Candy.
Shout out to Candy.
Yes.
What was the guy's name? Big Lux?
Begins with an I.
You sure it was I?
It was a different name.
It was
like,
Lux.
He said Big Lux. It starts with an I. Yo, that was mad fun. You guys are both so confident. So I don't know which one of you is right.
Yeah, and we were vibing so hard too.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, that
remember.
hurt.
Yeah,
He took
Big
his-
Lux violin on
Oh,
Instagram.
okay.
Maybe the L looks like an I to him.
No, it's because he said I named that. I think it was one of the people that were calling him that.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
that's maybe I missed.
Oh yeah, they said they would call him Ezekiel Elliott.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not I.
not an I either.
Sorry. Ezekiel. That's what I heard.
It hurts. It burns a little bit. Ooh, sometimes I just can't do this no more. Ooh, wee.
But we-
He said Ezekiel.
Ezekiel. That's his name. That's what I heard, Jen.
Hey, I wasn't there. Hey,
Oh my god.
Darren's killing me tonight, boy.
But that was a great night.
Yeah.
Great night with the guys. It was funny. There was some drunken woman next to us that just... I've never seen in my adulthood somebody acting belligerent and then when they're leaving the place applause. Yeah, people were clapping. Some people say, "Get the fuck out of here, bitch." Oh,
Damn.
yeah, it was
Wow.
pretty
That's
nasty.
aggressive.
It was a great night, man. Great night. Yeah, and that Saturday helped set up. I was just busy that whole day. I slept on Sunday after church. I took the illest nap like 4 hours.
I commend you for going to church.
Wow.
I know it sounds bad.
Wow. What the church did to you, bro?
Sorry,
What happened,
Jen.
man?
I'm just thinking.
You
like,
got married in the church? And
like no, listen. I did.
He went to a church on the beach one day and it was over.
I had to do my confirmation just to get married in that damn church.
Darren.
What?
Yo, fam.
I didn't mean it.
Jesus sees my heart.
Oh my God.
What was I saying? Sorry.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
Something about church. And how you
yeah.
commend them for going.
Yeah, because like after day like Saturday, I'm not going.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've had way worse club nights, and I stumbled my way
yeah.
into church.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting home at like 4 and 5 in the morning. And
Ugh.
going to, yeah, I've been doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is nothing.
But yeah, no, it was a good weekend overall, man. Good weekend. Good, happy to see my peeps.
Indeed.
Per usual.
Per usual.
So what y'all got? Y'all been watching the Olympics at all?
Nope.
Nah?
No.
Yeah, what do we podcast about? What do we really talk about?
Wait, I was looking for this because we smoke church.
Oh, go ahead.
We can talk about the Olympics, I guess.
I hate you.
So before I got here, I put this on my story. This life, if you are not careful, you will keep trying to lose weight until you die. And that's it. You'll be dead without tasting jollof rice in 6 months. Not in my portion, in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. Oh. Amen.
What? If I ain't never heard truth. If I ain't never heard truth.
You on your deathbed like, yo, I could have just ate. I've been drinking shake for 6 months.
To still die.
Still die.
Still die.
To still die. No fufu.
Yeah.
No
yeah.
rice.
I'd be big mad, yo. I'd be big mad. No ribs that's so tender. So tantalizing. Because you want to slim down.
And you got hit by a car.
Right. If you had weighed more, maybe you'd be able to take the impact a little bit better.
Yo, that's a fact.
That little bit of fat
Oh,
would have saved your
It
ribs.
would have made the difference.
Oh my God. Jen, you're an idiot. Oh,
So tantalizing.
I'm hot now. It's true though, Darren.
I
Because we've ate clean before. Jen, I don't know if you have.
I've heard about it.
Yeah, but
I've heard about eating clean before,
Oh
but
my
never,
God.
ever.
Never have I ever take a shot to that.
I've done 2, I think. And it was cool for the time, drop weight. But I was like, no, I really miss like tasty food. Like people get accustomed to that other stuff. And it's like, it's not the worst of the healthy food. That's why you love it so much. But it ain't nothing better than some bacon. Okay? It's here. I already had it
I don't
before.
want my bacon made out of carrots.
Yeah.
And they keep saying, it tastes just the same. I don't
does
care.
not.
Call it what it is.
It does
They
not.
call it carrots.
Right.
Deep fried carrot. I don't care.
I
Don't
don't
put
want
the
it.
B word on that.
Don't
That's
want it.
blasphemy.
And I love
okay?
carrots.
But as a carrot.
As a carrot.
As a carrot.
A carrot's already a delicious thing. Why do you want to make it another delicious thing?
Doesn't make sense.
I'll be big man if I get served a burger and it's like a deep fried carrot.
It's so weird.
Big man.
Yeah. What are we talking
Like, I
about?
don't want pizza flavored cereal.
No.
Those are two separate things.
Yeah, no. It's so weird.
It's so weird. So bacon flavored carrots, how?
No, don't do it to me.
That's
Yeah.
what Americans like to do, though.
Americans like to ruin things.
Fake fusion.
We ruin everything.
It is kind of true.
There are a couple of fusions that are like interesting. Like, you ever had the grapes that taste like?
Oh
I think
god.
it's cotton candy.
Huh?
I haven't tasted those. I've heard of them.
What?
I don't like
it's,
it.
It's different, but you're like, oh, yeah.
So it's not something that was naturally growing somewhere and somebody just found some
I
cross pollination
hope,
of
I hope not.
a grape that tastes like cotton candy.
Yeah. So
Cotton candy ain't even really like a flavor. It's like a manufactured. Yeah.
It's a feeling.
So you took the flavor away from grape to make it taste like riboflavin and high fructose corn syrup.
better.
I wanted to taste like carnival.
This is better. It's still
Oh
healthy.
my god.
Anyways.
I saw a video on the Instagram the other day. You know how people use cauliflower to replace a lot of things, and this girl was making cauliflower fufu.
I'm gonna get angry. I'm gonna get angry.
I'm going to show
Honestly.
you before we
I've seen
leave.
him
I don't
do
wanna see it, though.
I've seen him do a cauliflower rice.
I've
used
seen that, and it looks like
Oh, you
that looks
do that.
Yeah, I've used it.
that looks legit. I can handle that.
Yeah, it was.
This is crunch.
If you cook it down enough, it's not as crunchy. But I
Well, I
did
mean, I like the crunch.
cauliflower fried rice. But then I also mixed in brown rice with it one time too. Okay. So you get a little bit of both. You still get your starchiness with a vegetable.
You still get the hit of rice.
That works, but I don't want buffalo cauliflower.
And I don't understand why we do that.
They try to call it. It's still cauliflower. Don't put chicken on it. You just tossed it.
It doesn't help. It doesn't help.
The thing about cauliflower that I don't trust is the fact that it's man-made. I just had to make sure I double-checked it before I said it. Yeah. And I eat a lot of broccoli. How you make a man-made vegetable?
Who even thinks? Got it.
And then this is the shape you chose for your. You could have chose any shape. Wait, now I'm mad because I thought broccoli was a real vegetable, and then we just based cauliflower off of that.
Right.
So if God was like, all right, I'm tired of inventing vegetables, y'all got this one. It's a group project. Yeah, I mean, usually I do it by myself. Y'all can work together on this.
She's so dumb.
Make sure you sign your name on the paper.
I mean,
I'm so happy this kept going because I was worried this wouldn't be 5 full minutes.
Oh, yes, it's stupid.
But yeah, like, damn, if I made a vegetable, would I use that shape? They got a stem and an afro. Like, why?
And here I am, Darren. I was gonna say it looks like a mini tree. This fool said a stem and an afro. Hey, man. Yo, what is happening? Yo.
This shit got a stem and an afro. That's the best y'all got. But then you're going to tell somebody they got to cut their hair for a job.
Okay.
Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. America ruins everything. That's the point.
Oh, boy.
America runs on ruining stuff.
It does. Oh, my God.
Yep. You said it. You said it.
Well, how did we even get to that?
Who knows?
Oh, you just asked about cauliflower. I don't know, man.
We was about to change the subject,
I was
but then I
gonna
brought it
tell
back
you-
to church.
yeah.
I was talking about the Olympics, but none of y'all watched it.
There's some
Simone
interesting
Biles.
things happens, yeah.
Simone Biles.
She pulled out.
Mental.
Unlike you. Hey, mad kids.
Wow, way. You caught it straight for no reason. Damn, yo.
I was there looking at you. She was like, click, 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 click. Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo.
Ooh, this is a good one. Wow, y'all came ready to pod today.
And so some people are like shocked by it, but the pressure leading up to the Olympics is one thing. But I feel like no crowd is having a big impact on people. No crowd and no family. So that means you're just there and your teammates. The NBA
Can't
players
hug people after you're done playing.
Right. The NBA players struggled in the bubble last year because they're away from family for all that time. It's not easy performing at that high of a level and being alone.
Jet lagged. They be playing it's like 3 a.m.
Yeah, and they probably have to be done and then go to their rooms because of how COVID is out there too.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, you go.
Did she say why she pulled out? Was it mental health? I thought it was, I could have sworn somebody said that it was kind of like to give her teammates a chance to win as well, no? Okay.
No. She wanted that.
I saw something that someone had reposted today. So it was a long Facebook post. Basically, it was somebody who's probably like around our age and was saying that they were watching the Olympics with their kids. So they showed the Kerry Strug thing where she did the vault, which messed up her leg. And, when we were little, that was like a big deal. Like, oh, wow. But the person, I don't know if it was a guy or a girl, was like watching it with their young kids. And then the kids were like, but why didn't the coach just let her sit out? But why did he make her do another vault? And it wasn't as exciting as an adult watching it because you could see her actually like struggling and being in pain and being scared. And just the coach is like, yeah, go ahead and go. And how she basically ended up retiring at 18 after that. And so it's like, okay, it makes the whole Simone Biles thing even more understandable because they put them under so much pressure and they act like they're just disposable. It's just like, go out there, get this gold medal, whatever you got to do. And it's like,
and not to shoot like all the athletes bail because they're expected to perform at the highest level because of everything they did leading up to that point. But like you said, disposable. They'll love you this year. If you don't do your thing, all right, peace. So I know I can do what I can do, but if I don't feel like I can do it to my full potential, I'm just not going to do anything.
Why put myself through that?
Naomi Osaka. Hey, I need a minute. Bye. At the top of her game, the height of her career so far. I'm just going to take a moment. I'm cool. I don't want to talk to y'all. I love it. I'm going to sit out.
Yeah, people are finally realizing I'm the prize here. And you know, not we all, but a lot of people work for a boss, and it's like, oh, you went to school all this time in your life and did all this training so you can make someone else rich.
Right.
You know what I mean? And people are now starting to say, but I'm the value here, so how about I take care of me first?
Damn right.
Yep.
Damn right.
As it should be.
Yeah, and we're seeing in the NFL the past few seasons, people retiring early. Hey, I still have my good state of mind. My body is still decent. I'm only 30.
And I got a college degree that I could actually use.
Got a degree. I got millions. Andrew Luck, he's like, man, I'm hurting. Y'all are booing me, and I'm out. I'm cool. Peace. So what?
I don't need it.
Yeah, I'm cool. Y'all will move on and get somebody else. You'll be all right.
I know how to manage my money. It's not like back in the day when they didn't know how to manage their money.
Right.
I already got this in stocks and IRAs and things. Even if I don't do another thing for the rest of my life, I'm not going to be poor. So.
Exactly. Yeah. So I like it. Athletes keep doing your thing. I did think it was ill, though, because, you know, the Olympics is held in Japan. Naomi Osaka is half Japanese, but they had her light the, I don't know what it's called, the last
Cauldron?
thing. Yes. Mm-hmm. In the end, which is wild, being in Japan, having a woman with box braids or whatever kind of braids it is, and is darker than your whole nation lighting it on behalf of the country. That was just super fire to me. But she did get bounced out the other day. Yeah. But either way, it's a moment.
So today we are recording on Wednesday. If you're listening, usually we record on Thursday. If you're a new listener, welcome. Stand up, introduce yourself to the rest of the congregation.
I hate her.
Wait.
Because today we did photos with Just in Case.
Mr. Just in Case himself.
Well, I didn't know if we were letting the cat out the bag.
It's out.
We took some pics, guys.
Some photos.
I brought it up for a reason, and it wasn't to say we took pictures.
I hate her.
But so we decided to take the pictures at the high school where we became, I guess, high school friends. I don't know.
The height.
Because I didn't want to say, because I almost said, I know, but it's different because I had a reason. You don't.
You're right.
Because I was going to say when we became friends, but you guys are already friends kind of sort of from childhood.
Mm-hmm.
So where we all became friends, I guess.
We became high school friends.
So we became high school friends in high school. Naturally. Natch. And so I was thinking about it this morning that we were going to take the pictures there. And do you, of course you remember, who would forget this? That first assembly where they really said to a bunch of children, look to the right, look to the left.
Yeah.
By the time you graduate, one of you won't be there.
Renal was to my right.
Who was to your left, though?
I don't remember. It was right.
See, they didn't lie.
They didn't lie.
I was just thinking about how that's a wild thing. The 90s was a wild
Yeah.
How
time,
you
bro.
gonna say that to
A whole auditorium for the children.
There's like 300 of us in here. Whoa. Damn, yo.
They was like
Yikes.
That's frightening.
14 years old, just walked into the building for the first time. Look to your right. Now look to your left. One of you won't be here.
Yeah, that's why we could deal with Mario. We got it hard early. Can you imagine? You don't even got bills yet, and they telling you ain't gonna be here. What are y'all?
Where am I gonna go? I've been going to school my whole life. What else?
What else am I gonna do?
If I'm not here, where
If
am
I
I?
don't finish this, oh my god!
Where did I
going to school my
go?
whole life.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
So 3 of us were there. We all made it.
We made it though,
Yay.
Mama. We made it. Hey,
Yay.
shit. But the shoot was fun, even though you don't want to talk about it, Jen.
I mean, we could talk about the shoot, but I was saying that's not why I brought it up. I brought it up because of that story.
But the people want to hear more about the shoot.
Well, let's talk about it.
Do they? Sure.
Who wants to hear about pictures? We
You're
took
right.
some.
Coming soon, guys. We're going to put up some
Soon
pics
come.
and content of the shoot. Shout out to Justin once again. What's his social?
At I Know Just In Case.
There you go.
So follow him. He's got PVD shirts. He takes great photos if you need a
The guy's
best
really
photographer.
good. He's really good.
Very
He
talented.
even made me take non-awkward photos.
Yeah, he pulled. Yo,
He pulled it out of me. It was hard.
it ain't took much, but what, 15 seconds?
No.
It was
Jen,
hard.
do this. Bow.
Boom.
What?
Flourish.
What? That was
There
impressive.
was like a breeze that came through out of nowhere. I don't know where it came from. I didn't feel that breeze.
My
That
little,
was
my,
hidden
my
gem.
little cowlick just went up.
You're stupid. Yo, who y'all got vehicle insurance with?
Progressive.
Geico.
Liberty Mutual.
Liberty. Oh, I'm sorry. They ain't paying me.
No, it's fine, because I was going to talk about commercials. Progressive is winning. They are. Are you familiar with their commercials?
Most
so
of
great.
them, but
They have different.
professional.
They have different themes.
Thank you.
And that's what the thing that got me.
So they got Flo,
Yep.
the annoying one, but then they added Jamie, to the Flow
Oh,
stuff.
yes,
who is
yes.
so much funnier
Yes.
than Flow.
You think so?
He's so funny. Jamie
When he
is,
tried to grow that quarantine beard, oh my God.
he's so funny.
They're like, what was
What
that?
do we,
But then Progressive is also responsible for
the old people.
when you're acting like your parents.
Oh,
That's
that
also
one.
Progressive.
Oh,
I
yes.
want to switch my insurance, but they won't take me back, I don't think. They are winning.
Just for the commercial, just real quick. I just want to go for the commercial and I'll be back.
The one with the quinoa? Y'all seen it.
Quinoa.
Keanu.
No.
Yo.
No.
Joaquin.
No.
Yo, Progressive is killing the game.
There was a new one recently, but I can't remember. And I wanted to remember it too.
Is
Oh,
it the
man.
one at the shopping area? With they're at the like a outdoor outlet mall. It's
I'm
the
not
guy
sure.
in the koi pond. I've seen them all, Jen. You asked me, I'll tell you what. I've seen them all.
I know my commercials.
And
They're
the thing
so
is,
good.
they're so good because they're targeting to people around our age.
Damn right.
And we're all like that. It's very relatable because my parents do that.
Yep.
I'm starting to do that.
Yep. Which one is the one where they're like, how happy is Matumbo? And like, is
Geico, that's you.
Okay,
That's yours.
okay.
Right.
That's you.
I'll take that one.
And I got Limu Emu and Doug.
And,
You saw the one?
I like them though.
It's not bad.
And the,
Not
and the little
bad.
girls jump roping.
Okay, that one I like. But come on.
My
Keanu.
favorite Liberty Mutual one though is the one where the guy's dressed up like a cell phone.
And he jumps on the
And he
rice.
just yeah.
Darren, I've seen
Oh,
them
yes,
all.
yes, yes.
I've seen them all, bro.
Which one is it? That's Liberty View.
That's
That's
Liberty
Liberty
Mutual.
Mutual. That's I think my favorite Liberty.
And the wet teddy bears. Have you seen
yes,
that one?
wet teddy
Get your
bears.
wet teddy
Get your
bears.
wet teddy bears.
So they're battling.
They're battling
It
hard.
is between Progressive and Liberty, but you guys.
Yeah.
This is great.
Oh man, it's
Because
so
USAA
good.
is so like wholesome.
USAA. Right. Like, come on.
What about the general in the shack?
Shaq is making money.
Yes, he is.
Shaq
Oh
is
my
out
goodness.
He's doing way.
Shaq is out here. I feel like Shaq is like at the bottom. Like, just give me everything that you guys will do. Give it to me. I'll do it all. Give it to me.
He's
Give
like Fred.
Part owner. In
He's
Mr.
like Fred. Recipes of Fred.
Part owner in Papa John's. He owns a bunch of Krispy Kremes.
He has a chicken joint.
Chicken joint. Which one was it though?
It's like a chicken sandwich place. Hold on. I follow him on Instagram because
He has so many
naturally
businesses.
I would follow Shaq's chicken sandwich restaurant.
Oh, he has one in I think in Vegas.
In Vegas, yeah.
I think me and Shani went there. Yeah, the guy's killing
Big
it,
Chicken
man.
Shack.
Big Chicken Shack. Yes.
Yo, we'll put mad ads over here.
No, oh my God, we're
That's
just
clever.
poor.
Even that name is clever. I'm like, Shaq or Shaq?
Right.
Shaq.
Glendale, California, Las Vegas, Nevada. Eat life to the fullest.
And the sandwich was delicious. The one that I got.
They look crazy.
Yeah, it
I
was
told you I
very
follow
Got
him.
like men's clothes, I think, like clothing line or something like that.
He still got his
guys.
sneakers too in Walmart, which
Tell
is
me, I'll do everything you guys want. You guys,
Yeah,
it's
it's
so good to do that. Fine, Walmart. Come on.
I'm gonna show
That's
Darren
fine, I
a
got it.
picture
Yeah, I got
of a
it.
I
sandwich.
can't fit in the Kia. That's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
These sandwiches are from Big Chicken Shack.
Jesus, Jesus.
Yeah.
If you want to know what it looks like, guys, since we're going to talk about the sandwich, it is for National Mac and Cheese Day. It's a chicken sandwich with mac and cheese on it and maybe fried onions. Yeah.
Yeah, we went there with me, Shani, and Dylan went there actually in Vegas. Yeah, good spot.
So, yeah, Shaq's out here making money is all I'm saying.
Killing the game. Oof. But yeah, shout out to Progressive, man. Keep it up. You guys are killing it. Oh my God.
Speaking of cars and insurance and stuff, so I told you guys when I drive through downtown Warwick, I put my GPS on so I don't get pulled over for accidentally speeding.
Yep.
So, started driving. Bam and I went and got food before we got here. And
Shout out to Jen. I'm so happy. Darren, again. Bliss.
I know.
Sorry, go ahead.
She's a good one.
Mr. Grinch. And right when I started thinking to myself, you don't really need your speed limit thing. Guess
boy.
what? We drove by a cop. So I said, you know what, Jen? Look at God. You thought you could do it by yourself. You can't do it. So I went to go put it on. And then I just started thinking about, I haven't got pulled over in a long time, but did you guys know about me that I can do the alphabet backwards?
I feel like I knew this.
I feel like some
very
people know that.
randomly you said, not even on the pod, like before.
Yeah.
Like easily?
Yeah. So there's a reason for that. When we were younger, you know how we all have our weird fears from childhood, drive-bys and earthquakes for you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Darren's afraid of Haitian shirts or something. I'm just trying to think of what he's talked about that has brought him childhood pain.
Sand.
Sand. Sand.
Sand.
A silky shirt with sand.
So
Oh
strong.
my god! And like the shirt pocket.
The shirt pocket full of blood. Piss me right off. So
It's like, where'd I put my?
sand?
You go to get your kerchief out,
Kerchief.
and the sand falls
Please
on it.
continue with your story.
So, back in our younger days, that's what they would always show on TV. Like, I know the TV shows, somebody gets pulled over, they got to do a DUI test. I think we used to watch Cops a lot.
Yes.
And they would have him walk in a straight line or just alphabet backwards. So I said at a young age, I'm just going to learn it.
Wow.
That way, if something ever goes down,
It's not a problem.
because if you don't ever think about it, it's a problem.
Yeah.
But even if I'm drunk, I could do the alphabet forwards.
Yeah.
So why shouldn't I be able to do it backwards?
How old were around? do you
I was
think you
probably
were?
like a late teens, maybe. Not for Darren. I hate you. I hate you.
What?
I hate you, Darren.
Am I wrong for assuming?
I hate
Took the
Darren.
needle off the record so she could recite it out loud. And stuff.
My brother came to my house yesterday.
Hey, who cut off the music? I'm
No, I don't like.
Z.
Wait. Y'all heard that noise, right?
What noise?
You know I don't trust Darren's
It might
house.
have been a dog.
I didn't hear anything.
So,
Oh. Yo, she's mad paranoid.
so yeah, I just wanted to tell you that.
So I should have been like you when I was younger because I did have a predicament. I was pulled over and I had to do it backwards.
Really?
How'd it go?
I took my time.
Oh,
I said, "Hey, officer, I understand why you're doing this,
on a good day.
but just realize I'm sober, but I just don't know this, so I'm gonna take my time." He said, "It's fine." So I was like, Z. So I just would do the alphabet really fast in my head to figure out what the next one was.
Yo, good. He sat and said, think. Z.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I did.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least the last two should have been.
I didn't attempt to go fast at all. I'm gonna take my time because if you mess one up,
You all of a sudden now you drunk.
yeah, right.
Like, he has his hands in the head goes. He like,
on a gun, fool.
oh, true. X.
P.
Gotcha.
That's the Wild Wild West music. A tumbleweed goes by.
Scared, got him.
I'll sweat at the brow. Come on. What letter you at next?
So then I started thinking, do they make the cops learn that, like as part of the training,
Probably.
or do they just? They probably can't even do it. They're just like watching to see how you sound.
Yeah.
Like they're bluffing. They just need an excuse to take it to jail.
That's true. Yeah, because that's easy to mess up. But I still got a hefty fine that day.
Oh.
Open containers in the car.
Oh.
Yeah. Wasn't fun. We still went out though. We still went out.
Don't ruin my vibe.
Should I do it? Because I feel like now that's like a cliffhanger.
Do it. Yeah.
All right. Well.
You guys at home fact check because I don't know.
She can say whatever she wants at this moment.
Right? We got, hey,
Neither
bravo,
way,
man.
bro.
I didn't even know there's only 20 letters
Right?
now. Wow, they got rid of some.
She said the Batman symbol too, right? Yeah,
Batman symbol.
that was in there.
ZY4.
Whoa. Like,
That's my baby.
All right. It's been a while. I'm pretty sure I could do it because I've been doing it forever.
Yeah, yeah.
Z Y X W V U T S R Q P O N M L K I J. No, I think I fucked up.
jail. You're going to jail. That's where you're
so
going.
close.
Got him. Bang.
I haven't fucked it up in a while, but we've been. She almost got us.
KJ.
KJIHGFEDCBA.
That's impressive.
You did that quite well.
Wow.
I've never stumbled on that J part. But
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. Yeah, everybody learned that just in case.
Just
yo.
in case.
Honestly.
You never know. Because once again, like you could be like Bim, completely sober, but you've given the cop an excuse to say, I got you. Like, no.
And by the way, I wasn't completely sober that day. I've been full transparency. I was very nervous. I thought we were all going to jail. I was very scared.
I was just sober enough to be the driver for that moment.
Word. I was happy to take the hefty fine. Please don't take me to jail. God. Oh.
Mama, we made it.
Mama, we made it indeed.
Can I ask you guys?
Yes.
Okay. I got to set the situation first. Me and Clara both sitting there talking, and she tells me how.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I wish we had somebody, or I wasn't lazy, to take every time he said me and Clara was talking, and all the different directions it goes into.
I was just thinking, I'm like, yo, he says that a lot.
Because we can get anything.
Because we have
it's great.
the most random conversations about whatever.
Deep throat, anything.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
so,
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. This one wasn't as bad. Okay, so she tells me she's on her way to work, and she stops at a corner where one of the people asking for money.
Panhandlers.
Yeah, beggars, whatever. And
Beggars.
so, what?
You said beggars, right?
I did say beggars.
Make sure you didn't say niggers.
I didn't say that.
All right.
I did not. So anyways, person says that, hey, I have any spare change? She says, no, I'm sorry, I do not. And keeps walking, and she says that he stops and kind of comes back to her and says, what are you? Now, she gets that a lot.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, because we're going to get there. So the person says, what are you? And she gets that a lot because if anybody who's seen my wife, she's 6 foot tall, light skin, green eyes. So you really can't tell what she is. I don't know. I don't know. So she says, the
term is racially ambiguous.
Bang.
That I wasn't gonna be able to say that. So so she says, she's like, oh, I'm black and Puerto Rican, and he keeps walking, and he comes back and he's like, you're just so beautiful.
You're just so homeless. Sorry.
We're almost there. Almost there, babe. And then he comes back again for a third time, and he's like, and you have such beautiful eyes. Your husband's a lucky man. It's whatever he says. And walks on. And I said to her, okay.
Oh, boy.
What would he had to say to you for you to consider giving him your number? Let's assume that let's just pretend
Darren
you're not
is
married.
So funny.
Right. Because she's like, he was trying to holler at me.
That's me the shirt. Oh, Darren writes itself.
Yes.
She's like, he's asking for money, so I assume he's homeless. What is he thinking? Why is he trying to hit on me? So now I'm like, okay, so what does he have to say or do for you to be like, all right, here's my number.
He gets that.
Yeah, because I need to hear, it's got to be, is there something? Could there be some, is there a way for him to get this? So now I pose a question for you, Jen.
Wait, what'd the wife say, though?
Hold on.
Oh, you coming back to
she
it?
She couldn't give me a...
Okay.
But for you, Jen... What does a gentleman...
Darren doesn't like peace.
I don't.
He likes problems
What
always.
does a gentleman on the corner have to say / do for you to consider... I didn't say give, but to consider giving him your number. And for Bim, what...
I'm a married man, though.
I know that, but let's pretend, for the sake of argument, what are you thinking in your head that you have to say / do to get... this person.
Darren, there's nothing that a person that walks up to the car, there's nothing that they can say to make me consider that. Okay. And there's lots of reasons for it. But just
give me all the reasons.
Men are already dangerous as is. now.
Thank you. Step one. No one gets my number. Step one, I already don't like people.
And you introduced that element?
You've walked up to my car during COVID trying to talk to me through my window.
Apparently he had a stick and a confidence.
Oh, one of those? Was she on Broad Street? I saw a guy
running Elmwood.
Yeah, I know exactly what he was talking. Yeah, you thought I was
joking?
Take
a picture one day of that?
I just took a thing this weekend, but it wasn't that intersection. Okay. It was in Cranston, Plainfield, at the entrance of the Walmart.
Yes, I've seen that gentleman.
Oh, yeah, and the guy had a stick with a pot. It looked like an actual pot from somebody's house. Maybe his, because I don't really believe half of them are homeless.
Wow.
But that's a whole different situation.
They go back to the group home, I'm telling you.
Yeah. So I took the picture, and then somebody actually commented about them seeing it on Brush. I'm like, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. So it's funny that you brought that up. But
yeah, I don't think there's anything I could say. No, nothing at all.
No, because even if I was walking somewhere, and even if the person wasn't homeless, you still got no chance of getting my phone number. Like, you don't have no reason to get my phone number.
Okay. But then on the flip side, if it was a homeless woman, if she was attractive, still homeless, probably even looked like she just shot up some stuff. But if she's attractive, I bet you a dude would pick her up. And that's just,
And that's not fair.
fair or not fair, it's just not safe, period, for anybody.
It's
But
not safe.
dude, like, imagine, who do you think is beautiful?
Don't put me in this position.
Rihanna. Somebody that looks like Rihanna
Rihanna?
is panhandling. You're like, damn, Mel, what happened? Everything okay? You gonna do the talking to see what happened to her. Yeah, no.
Can I interest you in my umbrella, Ella?
Ella?
Hey.
I did give to a panhandler this past weekend. His sign said, and I don't typically do this, but I was just curious. Need bus money to get to work.
Excuse me.
I said, okay. Let me see. Gave him $5. He just kept on asking.
Yeah.
So, I
Which
don't
bus
know.
are
Yep,
you?
exactly. Or is it so you can get to work throughout the entire week?
If you had a
Which-
job, why don't you have bus money?
So I said, if I can give him $1, he'll still have to ask. Let me give him a little bit more. Just kept going.
Oh, I can't believe you did that. That's crazy.
It was an experiment
Yeah, that was data analyst.
to confirm. Yeah, now never.
It's kind of like,
Okay. Yeah, ever since I worked in the plaza, where it's next to a highway, and back in the day before it became trendy. Is it trendy now to be panhandling? I feel like it's trendy now.
Yeah, I guess they don't get bothered by the cops because I feel like there may have been more of a
it was
police
a
saying,
huge
"Get
crackdown
up out
not
of
too
it."
long ago.
Oh, really?
No, I mean, like, I'd say like a year or two ago. I remember it was like seeing somebody in Cranston, and then a cop would come and he'd be like, "Oh,
That's
run
right.
away."
That's right. Yeah, what happened to that?
I
Huh?
don't know.
Probably violated their civil liberties or something. So
You think it has something to do with
Liberty,
COVID too? Maybe.
No, because it was trendy before that. I just
Because I do remember the fake crackdown for a little bit, but it went away quick.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and we would sit, and what we would see is these people would get dropped off, then they'd go panhandle for a while, and then at the end of the night, the same car would come pick them up. And, or there was this one guy who always used to say he needed money to get to a hospital that's like maybe 2 miles away. And he would always have the same story. My wife's in the hospital, this, and he had like a whole long elaborate story. You see him a week later. I need money to get to the hospital. Like, and it was like, yo, fam, how long's your wife been there?
Right.
And it's 2 miles. You could have walked to that hospital by
Could have
now.
been there if you cared.
How did she get there and you didn't? There's so many questions. And so ever since then, I already didn't want to give to panhandlers,
Yeah.
but now I just.
Can't do it.
Sorry.
Save your many peeps.
If you're a panhandler with a cell phone who's got internet service, who's
Tune
listening to
in.
this, sorry,
Can you imagine?
you're not getting my $1 for your phone bill.
They just threw their phone down.
You know what makes me
their
most
Obama
mad?
phone.
You know what makes me most mad is when I've worked a whole day and I'm driving home and I'm coming off the highway. You want me to give you the money I just worked all day for? You could have did
The
it.
nerve.
No, fam. Especially if it was a long day.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you feel away.
Yeah, I be taking that mad personal. Like they was there at work with me. Like
Yeah. Now you got to point. They got some nerve standing out there on rush hour. Everybody coming from work and you're here begging. Damn.
there's one guy at the off
We
ramp
should
in my
jump
house
them, yo. Sorry.
Take your sign.
every time in the morning he's there, at night he's there. I'm like, so you work a whole shift with me? There's all these places, Shell's right there. They got a whole now hiring sign, $14 out. Why are you standing here? You know why? I thought about it once.
Tell us, Jen. Tell us.
Because before now like $14 an hour is like money that people turn their nose up at, right? Because you can get it. But there was a point where like $10 an hour was like pretty decent sounding, whatever. And I thought about it. I'm like, if I stand here for
Come
an
on
hour,
now. Come on now.
I can get 10 people to give me $1, and that's tax free.
The gentleman that I gave $5 to, that was within less than a minute.
If he gets 4 people in that hour,
Come on now.
that's
Yeah.
$20. They have a potential to make money.
Yeah. And it's funny because I didn't write it down, but would you guys, if you knew how much you could make, say somebody showed you this figure, right?
And
And,
you're
it
like,
was like confirmed. You're going to make somewhere between
$200,000
this and
something.
this.
Yeah.
Just go stand on a corner. Doesn't have to be somewhere around where you live. And would you do it to make a certain amount of money? Really? No amount of money, Darren?
It's the pride for me. My pride is too big for me to. Stand on the corner and beg for money.
Schmide.
Yeah.
Put me in some random place in Connecticut. Let
You
me
sound like a
make.
stripper.
Yeah,
That's exactly
that's me. I'm cheap.
That's me. I'm cheap.
Yeah, no, because
Have a nice smile.
say like, because there's some people who make less than the panhandlers do.
Yeah, and then those are people that are giving the panhandlers the money. That's exactly my
God
point.
will bless me. You put in into the, hey man.
That's exactly what I'm like. Yo, you probably made more today than I did. Like, you don't get off. So back to your question about.
Yep.
I don't like the idea of them doing that so much that if I roll up, I always roll the windows up.
Yeah,
Because I'm afraid somebody's gonna try to come to my window.
it's unsafe.
It's not safe.
No.
It's unsanitary.
That too.
And it's not even because they're homeless. It's just having a random person come talking to you in your face is not sanitary.
Yeah, I don't know what she was
I
just
try
doing.
to just stay away. I don't even try to be on that side of the road.
No, you're not gonna take me off my path. You're gonna listen to this rap music with me while I ignore you.
Wait, so damn, you don't even go in that lane. Huh?
I try
You
not
just-
to.
Even if that's your way, you're like, I'll just do a
I try
U-turn.
not- yeah. I'll try my hardest not to be on the left.
Darren,
Darren, just put
treasure.
just don't look at them.
You should just start playing some real uncomfortable music.
What am I gonna play? Asian music?
Nah, that's not uncomfortable. That's loving.
Exactly. I don't know uncomfortable music. I guess I could play like Weird Al Yankovic.
There you go.
That's uncomfortable.
Back in the day with me and my brother, when we first moved into our house, I don't know why we used to like to try to make our neighbors uncomfortable. So we'd play we had this reggae CD. I forgot what it was called, but it had like a whole bunch of like angry reggae songs, like murder them, and we just go in the back stairs and like blast the CD. I don't know. 6 million ways that I choose one.
You're stupid.
That is uncomfortable to hear coming from me.
Right? You're in your backyard trying to grill. You're like
Yeah,
6
hey,
million ways
Murder
to
them.
die.
Oh,
Huh?
aggressive.
What did they say?
The whole album was just aggressive reggae songs. It was such a good album.
Oh my goodness. I cannot.
Where do we go now?
I don't know. What's going on this weekend? Me and the wife are going to Encore in Boston.
Ooh.
We got comp rooms from when we went last time.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we went some random weekend, and if you got their not credit card, but like their slot
system
card or
thing,
whatever,
yeah.
and you win or whatever certain amount of points that night, you get a comp room, no taxes, nothing, just straight
Oh,
comp.
that's nice.
Yeah, so she got one, I got one, so we use it back-to-back nights, and we had 2 nights at Encore for free.
That's nice.
Oh.
Now, of course, the goal is for them to get us to gamble, which I
Yeah,
will do
which
because
I
I'm a
will do.
degenerate.
I will give you money.
But yeah, man. So
That's
we
awesome.
out here. I can't wait. I need a break, yo.
We're going to New Hampshire this weekend. We're taking the kids to Water Country.
That's in New Hampshire.
I think so.
Oh.
I think I've heard of the one that's in New Hampshire recently. I don't think it's Water Country, but I think I know what you're talking about. Not
One of
Canopy
them.
Lake, but
One
of them.
water places.
Yeah.
The girls too, or just the boys?
Just the boys. The
Wow.
girls want to. They have some things to do with their mom, so it's just the boys. And so
Yo, your kids have a good life, yo.
they are spoiled.
At this age, going to something like that?
4 and
Whoa.
2.
Wow.
They've been to Jamaica.
Come on.
And no,
Wow.
yeah,
They got a great life, yo.
Yeah,
Down the
they-
street from a beach. Now, get this. Unfortunately, because hopefully it don't happen, but just because like we grew up inner city,
Yeah,
we went to the beach a couple times in Scarborough,
yeah,
blah blah blah,
Macon
whatever.
Woods and
Lincoln Woods. But the boys go to high school and say they go to school with people that, from inner city or whatever. They're like, oh yeah, now growing up, we were right down the street from a beach and da 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 and da. Other people gonna hear that like, yo,
what?
y'all rich, man? Boo.
Right.
Oh no, we went to New Hampshire and we did this and we went to
Yeah.
Jamaica when we were really young and that. Man,
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
isn't that? They ain't even 5.
They don't even know how to appreciate it. It's
Oh
like,
my God.
They have going on 1, 2, like 4, and it feels weird to say it, but they have 4 of those trucks that you could drive in.
Yeah.
We got them like one Jeep, and then like they were gifted 3 other ones.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like smaller ones, but that's their norm, and like every time we see it, we're just like who are these kids? What? Somebody was not throwing out, but they were selling their home, and they had like a playground in their back, like swing set.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they offered it to my mother, so of course my mother was like, "Yes, I'll take it," and then she didn't do anything with
Oh,
it. She
God.
told us to. So we really just put it in the back, and it's like a full swing set slide
Damn.
set, and it's like in your backyard.
Did you have to break it down and put it back together?
Yeah,
Or-
but it
okay.
wasn't. It was just like take out a couple pieces and put
Gotcha.
it back. But I mean, like, we had a basketball hoop.
And even that was pretty good.
And that was
a big
like,
deal. The whole damn neighborhood came
right,
to play.
Right. So it's like, who are these?
Yeah, they enjoying, man.
Mind you, I'm listening. I'm just trying to see if I can find that
blessed
album.
To be able, I think we're fully blessed to be able to give them that type of life. So.
Absolutely, and like, not to say it's normal because there's a lot of people that still can't afford to do stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But Dylan, same thing. Since he was born, he's going everywhere. Bahamas, Florida, Disney, mad times. I'm like, damn, my first time going to Disney ever was with him. Like,
I still never been.
Look at that.
Yeah.
This is our big age. So, like, it's dope that our kids are experiencing that. And it's not like we had to, like, sell out or we just, were able to be in a better position than our parents were.
Yeah. We, work hard for what we got, and we work hard to give it to our kids.
Damn right. Damn right, man. Yeah. So congratulations, man, on being a good parent, brother.
Here.
Seriously.
What next?
Keep it up, man. Keep it up.
Did you see the Cleveland Indians change their name?
Yes.
To like the
Guardians, I believe.
I was going to say the Achievers or something.
Not losers. Which I was like, oh. And of course it prompted me to go, Did the football warrior people change?
What did you just say?
What were they called? Football team. The Washington football team.
Right. They still haven't. You see how quickly Cleveland said, hey, we're going to change it, and this is what it's going to be.
And they're not changing it this year either. They said they're going to stick with football team and then change it next year. Did you see that?
Why is the delay?
They couldn't decide on one.
So
what is it in the side? What is it in the
like
side?
the Cleveland team, they made it so that you can still kind of wear an old jersey, and it's, if you squint hard enough, it still kind of looks like
It's
the same
still
word.
kind of racist, right?
It's still they use the same font. They didn't throw away them jerseys. They were like, if we switch the letters around a little bit, we
It's
can.
an anagram.
I hope they ain't trying to figure out something that rhymes with Redskins, because I'll be big mad.
How we doing, Johnson?
The Washington Pigskins, huh?
No,
Come on.
no.
And I think because I read the article, it was a couple weeks ago or a week ago, that I think people had suggested Warriors, and they were just like, no, that's still offensive or something.
It's not.
So they're just gonna take another year to think about it and make sure they don't mess up. They don't want to mess up.
Yo, there's mad other like things you can. It's fine.
I mean, there's a team in basketball called the Pelicans. It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't. Nobody cares.
It's not going to make you better or worse.
Oh, 16 hours ago.
What is a Laker?
What?
Tell me.
Do they even have lakes in California? There's so much ocean. Why wouldn't you call it the Oceaners?
What is a Laker? I've never said ask myself this. What is a Laker? Google.
I feel like I looked it up once and I wasn't impressed, so I just forgot it. But it's like, man, it don't matter, yo. Just be good. What the hell? It had
not
fly
racist.
jerseys. Yeah, not racist. It's not hard. 3 ingredients.
It's actually harder to be racist because you got to use your creativity.
It's so hard.
Just use regular words. Use regular words.
A lake trout or a ship constructed for carrying cargo on the Great Lakes.
Look at that.
And the Great Lakes are not in
That even
California,
makes
so it's got to
sense.
be the first one. A trout?
A lake trout.
The fam. See, doesn't matter.
Why?
It's the Washington football team, which is choosing a nickname and logo that depart from any linkage to Native American imagery. There's so many things that are not Native
I
American.
could have done this literally in 2 afternoons if I was
Not
taking
2
my
afternoons.
If you took your time.
took
If
my
you took a
time.
few naps.
I watched a couple of things.
Went to the
mask
beach
on.
real quick.
I got pissed about the sands again.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, but
Yep. Warriors.
Cleveland, they sorted it out. Done. Guardians, done. Move on.
They say the process. Oh wait. They made an announcement. The team's inclusive process to listen to all voices, with a particular emphasis to engaging, listening, and learning from Native American leaders and individuals throughout the country.
Yeah, I know.
That process was not just the simple, easy to categorize who's for who's against polling our old name, but research revealing the psychological effects of Native American teams on American Indian and Alaskan Native youth.
This feels like
Y'all trying
we're
way
gonna
too
do
hard.
everything we can except what we should do.
So we're gonna take Uncle Ben off the box,
We're
and we're gonna
take
change
the
Aunt
whole-
Jemima's name
We're gonna wear kente
and Neil.
and kneel.
But whatever happened to just looking at what the city was known for and just going based on Washington cherry blossoms, whatever. Just something.
It's the It's the capital of the country.
Yeah,
Right.
blossoms.
The Washington Americans.
Done. Done.
It's so easy.
Ta-da!
You,
So-
you
There's
can
so
use
many-
any other ethnic group's
so
name, but
many
Americans is too much.
things.
It's so.
Oh, Patriots is already taken. Ah, shit.
Right.
Ah, fuck.
Detroit used the damn car part. Pistons. Whatever. Or is that a horse? Whatever. I don't know. Whatever it
You
is.
know what's funny? I never thought about it. You said, I'm like, is that why? Because it's the Motor City?
Detroit. So what? Be clever. Use your city and figure out the name.
What is the Cleveland name now again?
Guardians. I don't even know what it has to do with.
Because I saw it. They said there's a bridge leading into Cleveland, and it's got these two big statues on the end, and they call them the Guardians.
Amazing.
Easy.
Boom.
Bang. Done.
Go to your city and look at stuff.
Take a drive around.
Just pick a
Look up.
name.
If there's a tall tower in there and it's named something, Washington Towers.
Yeah, something.
The Washington Towers. That's so good. You're right. 2 afternoons, Darren would have it nailed.
I got you.
Nailed. He'd be in the photo booth taking pictures of himself all proud. I nailed that, yo. I killed that.
Yeah.
Dang, let's try to come up with a team name for Providence.
Oh,
If
yeah.
we have a sport, we made up a sport, and we have a team, and we need a name.
That's about the Olympics. Pause in this. Don't let it go.
Okay.
I didn't know that there was a 3-on-3 basketball.
Yes.
I think that's really dope.
I love it. First year Olympics has
That's dope. But I feel like,
Wait, there's a what?
The rules.
3-on-3 basketball in the Olympics.
Oh, that's cool. Skateboarding's in the Olympics too.
Yes, it is. And surfing. Very dope. And
feel
rock
like-
climbing. Rocks.
I feel like if they didn't have these rules, like, you can't do drugs and blah, 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 we could open it up to so many, it would be so much more entertaining.
Oh, it would
really?
be so good.
I would like for the announcers to do drugs.
Speaking
about
of,
that?
did you see that they have on Peacock TV an Olympic show where it's Kevin Hart and Snoop Dogg?
I watched the
What?
intro episode yesterday.
Kevin Hart is?
Kevin
And
Hart and
Snoop.
Snoop Dogg.
Oh, okay. I was like,
No, Kevin Hart and Snoop Dogg. Somebody commented, "What in the soul plane is this?" I chuckled just like that when I saw it.
Yeah, they only have one episode with the intro stuff, everything prior to the Olympics. Nothing with actual coverage yet. So
Snoop's another one who's out here making that money.
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I do it. Just give it to me.
Just give it to
Come
me.
on.
I love it though. Get
I'm
that
best friends with
money.
Martha Stewart. Give it to me.
Pass me the rock. Okay.
No, the blunt.
The blunt.
The Rock.
I meant.
So Providence has a team. What are we calling it?
What
What do we?
boy. What are we known for?
If Buddy was still here, I'd call it the Providence Marinaras or
Toupees?
something.
Oh.
I don't know.
Base.
The Providence crime bosses.
Wow.
Providence mobsters.
Oh.
It's true.
It's a little dark.
It's true.
But it's very
It's
Providence.
true.
It's very on brand.
Yes.
'Cause
It's perfect,
It's a
but-
dark city.
Yeah. Huh. What
Diverse.
That's kind of a tough one though.
But is it?
What are we known for? Chowder?
Being
No.
smart.
The Providence Chowders.
Chowders.
A good cup of chowder?
What is
With small states. Long name.
Providence?
Providence.
He's a
Waves.
small state long name.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, but that's still funny.
And
What was that
we
team?
have
Rhode
the-
Island Reds?
Yeah, that was the chicken
was a-
because we have the live chicken coop.
Yeah.
We have,
I thought that was a good one.
well,
Did you really?
The
Being named
logo
after the
is fire.
chickens? Oh, the
we
live. I have a T-shirt.
water
Yeah.
around us, so like the waves, Providence waves.
I was thinking probably like the Providence Anchors
But that's a good one.
Wouldn't the anchor have negative connotation?
because it's kind of just
could.
it just kind of hangs
Yeah.
there.
Oh,
Well, no, but I think it'd be
The
good though
waves
because
is
it's heavy, it's strong. You can't really. You ever
It's-
try to
it's
push
just-
an anchor
We're anchors.
on the way to?
You think I'm Darren? Oh, okay.
wow.
I've seen an
Darren, I don't
anchor
live
out
near
here.
an anchor, bro.
I've never seen an anchor either.
I bet you there's one across the
I
street.
feel like
There
I've
might
seen
be.
one on the
Yeah,
way
there's
here.
a house that has a boat right across the way.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen one on the way here where it's like a decorative
Oh
thing.
yeah, there's a boatyard. Yeah. Wow.
I remember saying that's what an anchor looks like in real life. That thing looks huge. No wonder it holds a boat down.
She's so stupid.
Because you never think about how heavy.
You.
You never think about how heavy something has to.
I'm sorry, I was stupid.
The fact you did the arms is what killed me.
Yeah.
That's what took me out.
Yeah, sorry.
But you never think about how heavy something has to be to hold a boat.
I like the waves. Because if Miami can be the heat,
Then why can't we be the
why
waves?
can't we be the waves? I
Then
like
wouldn't
it.
we be the blizzards? Or that's already
another?
taken?
You want another?
Is there a blizzard scene?
No,
I feel like there's a no.
No, you got this last one.
no, it's not.
Is it?
There's three of us, and we've.
Oh, the wife didn't take it. That's what it was.
No. Damn it.
So would it? The blizzard waves.
Blizzard.
It hurts so bad.
The
Yeah,
blizzard
I
of
like-
'78s.
I like waves. Take this, my son.
Not my son.
You gotta open up your chest. I'm sorry to make you do all the work.
We have the
all right.
blizzard of '78s.
Yeah, we got nothing else going on.
With
The
a-
Blizzard of 78.
Or the Hurricane
Oh,
Bobs.
bitch.
Oh, I kind of like that.
Right?
Hurricane
There's a
Bob.
hurricane team, right? No, there's a team named Hurricanes.
Hurricanes, yeah, but there's no Hurricane Bob though.
Miami Hurricanes.
Right.
Yeah, we can find a name. We do better than these Washington amateurs.
And once we,
We
got the
say
name,
that
our
like our-
logo was close behind.
I was gonna say we say that as if our high school had a great name.
It's weird.
I-
Purple.
Why?
I wish there was like a history book for each school because I always have questions like that.
Yeah. And the odd thing is, so we were called the Purple, but our logo has Athena on it. And at
Goddess
the,
of the hunt.
and at the games, we had a purple phantom running
It
around.
was Purple Man. Shout out to Nate.
So, like, none of it, there's no cohesion.
No correlation.
None of it has nothing to do with
None of
nothing.
them really try.
I'd rather a crayon, a purple crayon, dance around.
Break dancing.
Yes,
Break
killing
dancing
it,
crayon.
killing the game.
Doing the worm.
Imagine a little Crayola, purple draw.
the
Yeah,
worm.
kids would love it. Like, come on.
If it spun on its head, it would draw on the floor. Come on.
But then somebody got come right behind it. Halftime. Yeah, I like it. I like it. What you suckers got? You guys didn't say anything, Jen, for you this weekend? No?
I feel like I have like some things to do, but
She never has it. Until we're about to end.
Yep.
pero
I'm ready to give up on mine. I did y'all's and I'm like,
Aw.
I'm sorry,
just
but
break it.
you can-
While you figure that out,
oh, sorry.
go ahead.
Challenge, not challenge. I need shows.
I was about to talk about the show I watched.
Oh, good. Yes. Is it network television?
No, it's the one on HBO.
Do tell.
So,
yeah.
hey. Someone I started following recently on Instagram. I wish I remembered who his name is. Whatever. He posted like a 3-minute TikTok. I guess that's the limit on TikToks. And he reposted on Instagram that he had watched this
Oh,
documentary on HBO about the Heaven's Gate cult. And, well, his little thing was he told all about the cult and how they all killed themselves, but they have a website that's still running. And they had an email address, and then he emailed them, and he got an email back. And he's like, there's not going to be a part 2. That's it. I'm
I'm
done.
terrified.
Yeah, that's very terrifying.
That was a bad TikTok to make with no ending, though. Like, there was an ending, but it's a bad ending.
The ending not being an ending was the ending.
Yeah.
And
I
that made me
hated
mad.
it. Yeah.
It made me mad.
No.
So, of course, naturally, that meant that I had to now go watch these documentary on HBO. So it's a 4-part doc. If you're around our age, you probably remember right before Y2K, right before the year 2000, there was a lot of wacky stuff. There was
Wild
cults, people killing themselves. And so when I first saw this, I remembered about the Heaven's Gate cult. I remember hearing that. But I mixed it up with the other cult with David Koresh in Waco.
Right.
And I never really thought about how it was actually 2 cults of white people who killed themselves.
More than that.
There was more than that. It was just a time. The 90s was a lawless time. If you weren't there, just, I don't know what to tell you. There's no book where you can read. There's nothing. So this documentary kind of captured a lot of that. And it took me back to a place. 1997, freshman in high school. Things is wacky out in these streets. So basically it was this cult. Now, I learned a lot about, I always thought that group of people had met recently before that. So right before the year 2000, there was this comet, Halley's Comet was coming the closest it had ever been to the Earth or something. It was like a whole thing. You could see the comet without a telescope. Everybody was all excited. It's kind of like a lunar eclipse. Oh, we're going to go outside. It was like a thing. So these people believed that in order to get to heaven, there was prophecy that there was going to be a spaceship that picks them up and flies them to heaven.
Wow.
Now, what I did not know is that they started in 1975. They was going at it for over 20 years before they killed themselves. You see how you sat up in your chair? It's a 4-part documentary. Bim.
Oh, I'm watching it. I'm watching
Darren,
it.
HBOMax. It's so odd. I listened to it while I was working. I don't know if I could have sat there and watched it. But if you're just like cleaning the house and you're just letting it play and you're just like, what? There's a couple times where you'll probably rewind it like, wait, what they just say? Oh, wow. That's wow.
What's the name of that doc again?
I actually had screenshot it when I sent it to you.
Yeah,
so.
please. I gotta
Yeah,
beef up my watch list.
So yeah, so that was.
You finished, Dave?
Yes, I'm caught up. Did you start?
I haven't started yet.
There's a episode featuring Doja Cat.
I saw like a snippet of it.
I love her. I
didn't know she was that funny.
bruh,
I just saw. I accidentally clicked off of it, but I watched like the text message exchange, and I was like, "Oh no!" and I closed it.
Bro, So I don't know much about her. I know what she looks like, and I know the music. I try to listen to an album. It's not for me. It's too poppy. It's too much going on. But the humor. So like in listening to her music, I can kind of get the type of person she might be.
Yeah.
Even though she didn't write whatever she did on the show, she delivered. I would want to hang out with her. She seems hilarious. Yeah.
That's how I feel about OT Genesis. I would totally hang out with him.
There you go. Don't need to listen to the music.
No,
let's just kick it.
And I'd hang out with Plies.
Oh, I know.
For sure.
I know.
I talk all about his new teeth. It's called Heaven's Gate: The Cult of Cults.
Heaven's Gate.
The Cult of Cults.
The Cult of Cults.
HBOMax, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's very interesting, but it's also interesting because it talks about the human mind and how, it's not like there's a certain personality type who can get into a cult,
Right.
And it's not like a certain level of intelligence and you won't be susceptible to a cult. Like
anybody.
Very intelligent people. And it's funny because as I'm like listening to it, it's reminding me of kind of like politics nowadays. And they mentioned it. They were like, yeah, this kind of like what we're going through right now. Because a cult doesn't necessarily have to be following a religion. They could be following just a movement of any sort. And it's just really interesting.
Yeah, people need like a sense of belonging.
Yeah.
They need a community to attach to.
They mentioned some psychological study. I forgot what it was called. I think it was called ASH, conformity study or something. And kind of like, the Pavlov's dog thing. If you ring a bell and then you feed the dog and you keep doing that, eventually if you ring the bell, the dog will associate it with time to eat. It was something along the same line. So they put 6 people in a room and they showed them a line on the left and then 3 lines on the right. And they asked the people which line on the right is the same length as the line on the left. It's pretty simple. 5 of the people knew that they were just going to get the first 2 rounds right, and then they were all going to agree on the wrong answer going forward.
That's so messed up.
And then the 6th person doesn't know. They're just a regular guy. So like 2/3 of people, if you put them in that position, they're going to eventually start saying the wrong answer because everyone else is saying the wrong answer.
Yep. Yeah,
Crazy,
that's
right?
the thing. Yeah, they've done a few studies similar to that where, I wish I remember. It was like everybody was in the room, but then everyone agreed to not pay attention to this strange thing that was happening, and then that one person, the odd man out, was just kind of sitting there like, okay, I guess it's normal, instead of running out the room or something because everybody else was just sitting there. Yeah.
Like there was a reality show that I was obsessed with that came out years ago. I think you know what I'm talking about. The Joe Schmo show.
Never saw it.
It was so good that I ended up getting it on DVD. I think I still have it. I think I let somebody
What's
borrow
a
it.
DVD?
Yeah, that's how long ago it was.
You're crazy, man.
By the time by the time I got the DVD, the show had already been old. So this was like from a long time ago. So this is like early days of reality TV. So basically the premise was, it's a reality TV show. They're all in a house, blah, blah, blah. But everybody's actors except for one guy.
Come on.
Okay.
I hate that's so mean. I hate stuff.
And so,
like that.
they're going through the motions, like, and so it's interesting because you're watching that show, but you're also, when the guy like goes to sleep or something, then all the actors and the producers and everything got to get together because now they have to come up with the next storyline because it's happening in real time.
Come on.
They don't have a storyline. So they're like, okay, well, are we going to let him win the competition? What's going to happen? All right, cool. And then they have to improv the whole thing. The show was so interesting.
It's like the Truman Show, but
But
reality.
in reality, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I feel like there's the shows or the documentaries that explain the experiments that they do on humans. It's like there was one Clarabelle watched where the government took a set of triplets and
And put
split
them in
them
3
up.
different, oh God.
And split them up. But split them up in the same state. And then monitored those kids for like 22 years, something like that. And when they were in college, they just found each other somehow. They imagine not knowing you're a triplet.
Oh my God.
Right. So it's like one of them went to a college and he decided to take a year off. And then another one went to that same college where everybody knew him.
Oh my goodness.
And the girls were coming up to kissing him, and he went into a dorm, and then the one guy came to him and was like, "Yo, Ricky, like, what are you doing here?" And he's like, "I'm not Ricky. I'm so and so." And he was like, when's your birthday? And so they made that connection, and they ran and they went to the first kid, and they found out, yo, imagine like coming middle of the night, yo, we're twins. Like, we had no idea they were adopted. They have like a very similar story, and they found each other. They made the news in the newspapers and all that stuff. And then the third one
sees the two of them on the news.
The two of them on the news.
Can you imagine?
And was like, yo, I'm number 3. So you go from being a only child to find out you have 2 brothers, and then so they try to find information on the study that they were part of, and they will find some of the notes they were able to recover. One of the weirdest things was when they were all babies, they all would scream and hit their head against the wall and experience like the parents would say they just would go kind of nuts, and they believed they were experiencing separation anxiety.
Yeah,
but they just didn't know it. The parents didn't know they were a set of triplets. So,
wow.
of course, so it starts to all come out, and it's a very interesting. I didn't watch the whole thing. She did, but she was just telling me about it. And like little peeks that I saw, I was like, this is scary.
Yeah.
And why?
Why?
Just
Why?
because somebody was curious.
Because somebody had money and is bored.
Was like, yo, let's do this and let's watch them.
You grew in the womb with your siblings. That's real. Like, yeah, they can't communicate stuff, and they'll question you're born, you're not a thing until you're born, all that stuff. Yep. There's something happening there, right? Like beyond our understanding, because it's at a, whatever level internally. They have a bond already. And you split that up
just for
curiosity. I hate people.
And then you didn't even take good notes.
No,
But they gotta go searching and finding pieces of your notes.
They
you don't get you a spiral bound notebook.
Trapper keeper.
Trapper keeper stuff falls out. You need that spiral bound.
Oh my God.
So the brothers went on this like movement to try to find this study, and they actually it was like one of them would have access to it, but a lot of information was redacted. And it was
a government study?
It's something I don't think it was government, but it was something like it was like before. So when they found each other, the study stopped. They were like, oh, well, I guess we don't have to keep notes no more.
Oh, you bastards.
Right? And so they found one of the doctors, and the doctor was like, I can't release this information because it's not my property.
I really think the government's behind it.
It probably is.
Gotta be.
But it's crazy. So when you say experiment or the cult thing, it's like just to study human behavior, and they make that. We're so curious, and it's so stupid sometimes.
So there's a couple of guys in the documentary who were part of the cult talking about it. So one guy, he wasn't part of the cult at all. He had just heard about them. And he was just kind of curious, like, okay, you know what? I kind of want to go in that back in the 70s when it first started. I just want to see what they're about. But he just thought he was going to do it for like a month or what. He's like, I wanted to get home for Christmas. And I think he ended up kind of stuck in there. Like I said, I wasn't really watching. I was just listening to it. But I think he ended up stuck in there.
Because I'm sure they're not just letting people in and out like
no,
that.
they didn't let them talk to their families. There's a plot twist in the end, but I won't ruin it in case anyone's going to listen to
I'm
it.
gonna check it.
But, they told them, don't contact your family. They made them get the same haircut, men and women, wear the same clothes. They had no, like, sexual identities. You couldn't... None of that. Like,
a bunch of Pats walking around.
If you masturbated, they basically shamed you. Like, you couldn't have any kind of sexual thoughts, feelings.
At what point do you go, this is too much?
I'm cool.
Cut my hair? Why?
I can't whack.
I can't cut that. I can't whack off.
You can't whack?
Not once.
How am I going to fall asleep?
No, not November.
No. Is that a thing?
It is.
There's no shave.
It's no nut.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
But it was one of those things where, like, at the time, I remember, even though we were teens, I remember how it was just on the TV, and when they found the bodies, and they, like I was saying to you guys earlier, them showing the bodies on the news, and so even with that, they had one guy who they had let out right before it happened, and it was his job to go take footage of the bodies. So that's how they got the video.
Oh.
They told him to go.
No, fella, don't kill yourself. Just
come
record everything.
To show, because they didn't trust the government, and they thought the government was going to try to
spin it
and whatever. So they did it. Like the thing about it is, when you saw it like on the news and stuff, it was these people are crazy because that's your first thought. Like, who the hell is gonna do that? But the more that you're watching it, it makes you realize it's not that crazy. If somebody, a lot of people would happen is a lot of the people would be in a position in their life, they might need a job, they might have a heartbreak, something where they're like, God, just give me a sign. And these people would go knocking on doors. So if you're like, God, give me a sign, and somebody knocks on your door, hey, you want to talk about the Bible?
Oh, they were recruiting.
They recruited people. They had ads. They did different things to get people in. So that's how they got a lot of the people in a vulnerable situation in their life where it's like,
Why?
Can you imagine 20 years later, a loved one is gone. You haven't heard from them. You assume they're dead.
that there was people in the documentary like that, and they found out when they died.
When they died, that they just died. They didn't die 15 years ago when you thought and all of that. They just died because.
Just died.
Ay. Ah, man.
Yeah, it's one of the things where you watch it. Like I told you guys, I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to unwind. I don't know if I can record it. It's because it's 4 episodes. I think they're like an hour each, so it's just like. Whew.
HBO got some stuff, yo.
Yeah.
But I did know that I'm mad at them. So, okay, Darren.
You ended watching that old movie?
Which one?
The Shyamalan movie?
Oh, not yet. Ooh, I should do it this weekend. Darren, you're an old nasty man like me.
Yes, I am.
Jen, you may have been nasty at some point.
Why don't they have real sex anymore?
How did you do that?
It's like she's in my head.
How did you do that?
It's like she's
she
here.
Said,
Jen,
Because I've looked for it too.
thank you. Not just that.
Taxi
Darren?
cab confessions.
Jen, get out.
If you get this third one, I'm leaving.
The diaries.
No,
that was
Red
the
Shoe
girl
Diaries.
one.
I forgot
Red Shoe
about
Diaries,
that,
That was
though.
the girl one, yeah.
Come on, one more chance.
Nah, that's all I got.
Damn. Cat House.
No, I never seen that one.
That was with the brothel in Vegas.
Oh, I think I did see that.
Yeah, of course you have. None of it is on HBOMax.
Why?
Taxi Cab Confessions, at least.
At least. And it's not for the sexual part.
No.
It's just to see how horrible this was. I want to see 90s soft porn. What does that look like?
And real sex, not even for some of the topics, but for the street interviews. This is Real Sex 12, take 1. Yeah, my husband, he had that, and the husband would be right there. Oh, yeah, he doesn't really satisfy me that well.
Isn't that what Chappelle was parodying in that skit?
Mm-hmm. Oh, gangbang over here.
Hilarious.
My man will call me gangbang. It's over for me, Jack. I'm just gonna cry myself to death.
So, yes, HBO Max, you're great, but come on, man.
Yeah,
don't be scared of your past. What's wrong? Why they acting scary, yo? Where they hiding the bodies? I'm looking for it, yo.
They're acting real brand new.
Yeah, man. Taxi Cab Professor, at least. Man, Darren, I was looking for real sex.
First thing I did. I said, I wonder if they still got real sex on here.
Nope.
That's
disappointing. I was very disappointed.
Write a letter.
So
I should. Dear
Mr. HBO Max. Put Mad X's. Cinemax wouldn't do this to us.
And you know what? Because HBO owns Cinemax, right? So HBO Max, I'm assuming you brought it all in. But where's the dirty Cinemax stuff that I loved also?
The stuff they call Skinny Max for.
Yes, where is it?
It was called Skinny Max.
Where is it?
Where's the Skinny Max?
Darren, how much of that softcore porn did you watch?
You don't have to even show the clip. Just show the squiggly lines, and we'll be happy with that.
It. Something. You can't erase what you were. I remember.
This is what made you.
Damn it.
People paid for HBO for what?
It wasn't just Sopranos.
That came way after.
Come on.
There was a reason why you guys went viral initially.
That's nasty. I don't like it.
It's like they was with the girl all through high school, then they became rich, and then they went and got another girl.
Right.
No, remember your roots, family?
Remember?
She the one who taught you how to do that thing.
Nah, I'm looking up where to watch it. I'll let people know when I find it. Honestly.
He's on a mission.
So, back to the Joe Schmo show, I just looked up, because I vaguely remember there being a second one, but I didn't watch the second one. Mm-hmm. So, there was a second one. The first one was done like a reality show, like Big Brother. That's the one I watched. The second one, they did it like The Bachelor type setup.
Oh, okay.
But this is from 2003 and 2004.
Really? Just those 2 seasons, though?
They said there's a third one from like 2012, but I don't know what that was about.
You really bought it.
I bought the DVD. It was so good.
Ain't you something?
And I don't. It says on Amazon. I wonder if it's on Amazon Prime.
Where can I watch Taxi Cab?
Where to watch?
My wife's gonna be like, "What's wrong with this guy?"
What's wrong
Yo?
with you?
She's
It
probably.
said it's on Netflix. Oh no, it's in 2018. Hold on.
I didn't go down the rabbit hole. I promised everyone I would. But
So
Master-
check this out. The Googles.
Oh, the
People
Googles.
always asking, is Taxi Cab Confession on HBO Max? Answer, no. Taxi Cab Confessions is not on HBO Max. HBO removes all of its adult entertainment programming. HBO is out of the adult entertainment business as a network quietly removed all erotic-themed movies and TV shows from its channels and streaming services. Boo! Boo!
Y'all punks for that.
We're still adults.
Matter of fact, we're more adults than we were when we saw it.
Dummies.
And there's way worse stuff in music videos than there is in any of that.
Dummies.
Oh, dum-dums.
So stupid. Well, I guess that.
Today's Wednesday. I haven't watched any of the episodes of LeVar Burton hosting Jeopardy.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I'm very
Actually,
upset.
Is that a permanent thing or is that temporary?
No, it's 1 week at a time. They have different celebrity hosts.
Should be on the Hulu though, right?
I feel like it's not like the next day Jeopardy. I feel like I've tried that before. There was something else I was gonna say to you guys, but I forgot.
Well, Jen's trying to figure out what she's going to say. Thank you for listening and rocking with us as always.
Oh, seat time. Wow.
Make sure you follow us on social media platforms. On Instagram, it is PLSDELTHIS. On Twitter, the same handle. On Facebook, we're Please Delete This. On YouTube, we're Please Delete This. Anywhere you look, we are Please Delete This.
You damn right, sucker.
Make sure you follow us on your favorite streaming platforms such as Spotify, Speaker, iTunes Radio, iHeartRadio, Google Play, Pandora. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, we probably can find us. Also, make sure you tune in to us on Mondays at 1 o'clock on 101.1 FM if you are Rhode Island. Or you could download the TuneIn app and search WBRU 360, where you can listen to us Monday afternoons at 1. You can also listen to DJ Franchise and the Morning Crew on Mondays and Tuesdays. You can also hear great music from great DJs such as DJ Matic and Franchise himself. And why don't we DJ on there, Bill?
Yeah, right. Anytime you're saying the call number for the radio station, my brain instantly goes to, and that's 101.1 on your FM dial. If you're looking, that's W Balls.
Hey,
Everybody got to hear the shit on W Balls, W Balls, W Balls. Darren, you are quiet during this, and I'm curious as to why.
Because he didn't have that CD.
Where's that from, Darren?
I don't know.
End the podcast. Wrap it.
I'm not judging you, Darren. I'm not judging you. Your friend Bim is judging you. Me personally,
Darren,
I would not judge you, Darren, because you know what?
The album Snoop.
I don't know.
Have you heard it?
Yeah, I have, but I don't remember. Yeah, like once or twice. No, I haven't.
Once or twice.
Yeah.
Podcast.
Oh my God. I'm not judging you, Darren. I
You
swear.
judge me if you want.
No, I don't want to though, because
One of the greatest hip hop albums of all time.
not everybody's heard it, Bim. Okay.
My age mates.
So you calm down.
Jen, it's my top 5 albums.
First of
Top
all,
5
First of all,
of rap albums.
First
You know
of
how many rap albums I heard?
a lot of them.
Darren.
Wow.
Ooh. W Balls?
Oh boy.
No.
Oh, boy.
DJ
it.
Salt, T Nuts.
When it,
DJ Easy.
Is he in the Jack Off Hour? Come on, man. Darren.
yes, but
Snoop is amazing for that album. I'm listening to it on the way home. Are you kidding me?
remember, I haven't listened to it since I listened to it.
And so,
Bow Wow was on it.
Bow Wow was on
I'm
it.
sorry, bro.
He said I haven't listened to it since I listened to it. Yeah, that's technically. Dude, you gonna see? I told you. When I did it, there was a reason. Since we became high school friends in high school.
Yes.
Dan, can you listen to it like this week at some point?
Sure.
No, sir. Jen, what's up, yo? What's wrong with you?
You know something? I want to have an event just so I can hire Darren as a DJ.
No.
Just so I can request that he plays a Doggy Style album
In its entirety.
in its entirety at my baby shower. Something real just ridiculous.
No, for real, this week you just listen?
Yeah, I'll listen to it tomorrow.
Thank you.
He's lying.
For me,
I'm
seriously.
not. Yeah.
In your car.
You gotta listen to it loud.
Yeah, gotta be loud.
And you can't skip any tracks.
I
None.
won't.
There isn't a
I
skippable
usually
track
don't.
on there.
I usually
If
don't skip.
you listen. If it's 20 years removed and you're forcing it, well, man, it's probably like 30 years almost.
I was in
I was in
grocery
elementary
school. It was
Yeah.
92.
Oh yeah, then that's why I missed it.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, that's true.
First hip hop album was The Score.
Yeah, because I was listening to it. I remember the Doggy Dog World video when it came out. I remember talking about it in school, 3rd grade, with Corey Riggins. Damn.
Because it's funny.
No, don't. Why would you exit out? Come on. We're not talking about porn.
when
Snoop Dogg,
I guess.
the Doggy Dog.
Oh, Darren.
Dog
Nasty
father.
dog. Doggy dog. Wow.
I've listened to a lot of Snoop albums.
About 4 for me.
No, definitely more than 4 for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Snoop Lion.
Snoop. I love that album.
Wow. I haven't heard that.
You haven't. You should.
Oh,
Maybe you should
okay.
listen to that on the way home.
I
It's
need
surprising.
doggy style.
No. Hey.
You don't want to end now?
No. Only because the Snoop albums is important. If it wasn't Snoop,
Okay.
but that's a great ending point. Definitely listen to his No Limit one. I used to like that one.
Yeah, that's one I didn't listen to.
Then he did.
There's Blue Carpet Treatment I listened to.
I don't think I listened to that one.
Dogfather was a No Limit one, right?
I think so. I always mix the two up. There's one that looks like the Godfather thing.
Yeah.
That's Dogfather.
Yeah, I think that's the one. And then the one that got dropped like it's hot on it. That album's fire.
I don't think I'm thinking of that one though. I listened to some just really.
You listen to the off the cuff ones.
So I definitely listened to Doggy Style, Dogfather. The No Limit one was The Game Is to Be Sold, Not Told.
Yes.
And then No Limit Top Dog, I listened to that one too. So that's 4 already.
Wow.
I love them. I don't even know which one I listen to now. Rhythm and Gangsta was good.
Yep. That's the Drop It Like It's Hot one.
I think I listened to Paid the Cost to Be the Boss. I'm not sure. And then that's kind of where I stopped with my Snoop, and until Snoop Lion came out.
He had another one.
I think I
somewhere
listened to
in there.
Documentary. The one with him and Wiz Khalifa, I used to listen to that a lot. Him, Wiz Khalifa, and Bruno Mars.
That's called Smoking Partners, the album?
Mac and Devin Go to High School.
Oh, the soundtrack for the film. Yeah.
Shout out to Snoop. I literally love to me, he's in my top 5. People always talk about top 5, and I feel like he gets left out a lot. But
Big time. Yeah.
I say it all the time. He's been so able to adapt. You know what I mean? Like, I would think if I was Snoop and my best friend in music at the time when he died was Tupac, and then Tupac died, that'd be the end of me.
Yeah.
And he's been able to reinvent himself, not just in music. But like we said, he's doing the Olympics now. Who would have thought?
Yeah, honestly. Stuff with Martha Stewart. And people give LL props for his being able to stay through
Queen
the
Latifah
80s
too.
and all that. But
Snoop's.
early 90s, deep cover, all the way to this doing Corona commercials.
And
I would never have thought it.
Never. And LL never was, LL was a womanizer if you listen to his music, but he was never a gangster rapper, right?
No.
This guy was talking about gangster Compton stuff and
He had a murder case.
literally. And then had a song called Murder Was the Case that they gave me. And was able to shift to where he's making cooking shows with old white women.
Household name.
What is going on?
Calvin
Shout
Brodus.
Shout out. And he's still with his
Legend.
wife. Shout out to Snoop, yo. I love everything about him. He's a grandfather now. He
And
be
prayers
coaching.
to his moms. I know his mom's in the hospital.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So prayers to his moms.
Yes.
Get better. But yeah.
She's okay. But yeah, I just want to dedicate this episode 160 to Snoop Dogg.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Look at that. You don't even care.
What?
This is Snoop, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I dedicated to him too. Yes.
Snoop means so much to my life that this is offending me. That Darren
Me too. I'm trying not to react like you because I don't want us both to do it. So I'm trying
Above
to,
the Rim
I'm
soundtrack.
trying to be the yin to your yang right now.
You're right. I'm sorry.
So did you get the joke when I said what in the soul plane is this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, just, you gotta check.
Gotta check.
I'm not mad, Darren. I know. I'm just disappointed.
This hurts him more than it hurts you. So like you said, you listened to it with your friend Corey. I listened to it with Denisha.
Get what?
Yeah. So she.
That's amazing.
Denisha always had it was a pink case with tapes in it.
Come on now.
Her mom always got her the latest tapes, and then she had a boom box. So we'd sit on her stairs. Her mom would throw the extension cord down. Bless you.
Thank you.
Throw the extension cord down. Very 90s. And we just sit on the stairs and listen to her tapes. And so Doggy Style was one of them.
You know Denisha mad long, yo.
Yeah.
Wow.
I met her when I was like between 1st and 2nd grade.
That's crazy.
And so we used to go to school on the south side. So we were always like the first or second bus stop. And we'd have the longest drive to school. And I don't know if he was a substitute driver for just real quick, but this dude named T was our driver once. So he came to pick us up. First stop, we get in it, and school buses, I don't know if you knew this, had tape players. So he was playing a doggy style, and we got in the bus, and he was like, oh, snap, my bad. And he went to like go turn it off. And we're like, no, we listen to this all the time. So he let us listen to it till we got to the second stop.
Wow.
Because we was like rapping along, like, no, we listen to this.
Oh my God.
I want to be a mother gangster.
You better ask somebody. Oh, it is being played
Tonight.
as I drive through downtown Warwick.
Downtown Warwick's
I
going to
promise
know.
you. They going to know Snoop.
I forgot
They going to know
I
Snoop.
forgot to find out this is actually downtown work. I meant to somehow find that out.
Darren is not.
Don't entertain her rubbish, yo.
No, I must. This is what I do.
Oh my God.
If there was a downtown Warwick, where would it be, though? Probably near the mall.
Yo. I hope they don't have a downtown
That's probably
Warwick.
near Nick's house.
Which Nick?
That area, Nick.
It's a Nick.
Nick that.
The German?
You tired, bro?
I was trying not to say that.
I know.
okay.
I know you was trying not to. I said I'll do it.
Yeah.
But that's not Warwick, where his crib is.
I think it's just on the line.
East Greenwich. That
Oh
particular
boy.
area.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oof.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You
All right,
know
that's
East
enough.
Greenwich was downtown Warwick. That's
He's tired.
time to wrap it up. Let's
No, I
go.
thought that's not work.
No, so the other side would be Warwick, but then as soon as you take that left away from the theater,
Got it. Okay.
yeah.
Got it. Understood.
All right, let's get out of
That
here.
was a very roady conversation.
It was. Sorry, guys.
That's been brought to you by the
Providence Waves. Playing in the dunk this October.
Oh boy.
Right before the P Bruins game.
Get your tickets at Ticketmaster.com and use code PDT for 20% off.
I know that's right.
Come on now. You got to speak it into existence, Terry. The team and are getting promo code.
Pause.
All right, bye, everybody.
That's very.
We're done.
Yeah, all right, we're out of here. Bye.
Shout out
It's
to Buddy
Wednesday.
Cianci.
Yeah. R.I.P. Big Dog. Silly ass.
No offense to anyone who was victimized.
Wow.
Stop it.